What is going on, everybody? This is Jackie Terry here once again, and today I'm weeding out a t-shirt design. Already cut most of the corners off, looks pretty good, and what I'm doing is I'm using this weeder to weed out the design myself. Like I said, you can purchase these cutouts, these vinyl cutouts at Gen and X. You can purchase them for a very, very low price. And you get about 10 sheets for like $30. And to me, if you do that and you weed out the design yourself, that's essentially 10 t-shirts that you will have on standby. So if any of your customers or anybody that you're selling your t-shirts to, or hey, I make my own t-shirts, or if you just want to have some on standby and give them away for free, you will, because you'll have the vinyl paper, and simply you just want to weed out the design and it look just like this when you're all finished. I still have a couple weedings left in this design, and I'll show you exactly how I do it. But first I'm going to show you guys the one I have already done. I did multiples all through all with this weeder right here. And you can essentially weed out the design by using your weeder right here. You can simply weed out the design yourself. Exactly what I'm doing right now. I'll zoom in on it for you to show you exactly how weeding works. Right now, I weeded out pretty much the whole design, but there's a couple finishing touches that I want to touch up on with this particular design, so I'll show you guys exactly how I do it. Okay, so as you see, in the Jackie, I weeded out most of the Jackie sign. So what I want to do is weed out the rest. When I pick this up, I carefully want to notice the lining on the design, and you just want to kind of cut through those linings. It's almost like tracing over something. So I'm just going to kind of cut through these linings, and as you see, it immediately starts to peel off. And once you get that, you can just peel this thing off, and then you got it right there. Last but not least, you have the E. And once again, you want to use the same technique. You want to see the lining on the design, which I can see right here pretty good. I just want to trace over it and cut it out. And once I got it halfway cut, you can just peel it off. And there you go. Now you have your E. Looks pretty good. Okay, now you have the full design cut out. Just had to weed a little bit more pieces out. Looks really good. And like I said, you guys, all I used was this vinyl paper. And any company that does t-shirts will essentially print you out one of these. Because you got to remember, if you can do it yourself, if you can do your own t-shirts yourself, you can cut out your own designs yourself, you can press your own t-shirts yourself, then hey, everything else becomes a lot cheaper. All you're really paying for is to cut the design out. And you'll save a lot of money because you exit that cost of labor out. And if you can do it yourself, just like this, you exit the cost of labor out, and now all you're essentially paying for is for the company to cut out the design for you, which saves the company time, which saves you more money because you're doing it yourself. And pretty much it's all about investing into the right equipment to do it. Okay, perfect. Now that I have my design ready to go, It's printed out. It's ready to be transferred onto a t-shirt now. I just want to place it right here on this paper, so the design doesn't get messed up. So I place it right here on this paper right here, and then you got it. So those are 2 t-shirts in general that I can put on anything. And once again, if you get your t-shirts at a wholesale price, a wholesale price is no more than $2. No more than $2 for a t-shirt for a wholesale price. You already have the majority of your designs cut out. So if anybody wants a t-shirt, all you essentially have to do is press it on the shirt. Once again, in this bag, I have a lot more designs that I have prepped to be on t-shirts. Okay, here it is. The Underdog Muscle brand is prepped and ready to go. And once again, man, all I essentially have to do is press it on any t-shirt I want. The design is already cut out. It's already ready to go. And this is a pretty simple design to cut out as well, because the lettering, these are all big letters right here. You don't have to worry about the small letters like the hard work and dedication. This is simply a big logo, and you know, and it's simple and it looks good. So the more simple your logo is, the more easier it will be to weed out with your weeder. So this logo right here is a pretty simple design, and you know, it looks really good on multiple t-shirts. A lot of people like this design, not to mention the brand Underdog Muscle. These guys are some extremely hard workers in the gym, and they push it to the limit, and trust me, they will go far. These guys have a lot of heart. Underdog Muscle. So essentially, this is pretty much it. Right now I have a total of maybe 13 or 14 different cutouts. So that means, what that means is, anybody who wants, you know, a hard work and dedication t-shirt, anybody who wants an Underdog Muscle t-shirt, can essentially get one easily. The best thing about investing into the right equipment is now you essentially become your own boss. You're on your own time, so you can cut the designs out. You can literally cut the designs out in your spare time, and it doesn't really take, it's not really a long process at all. All in all, if you take your time, it might take 15 minutes. If you get better at it, it might take 10 minutes. But the fact is, you could take your time and do this, and you know, pre-press and have your designs already ready to be prepped on the t-shirt. So that's what it's all about. Investing into the right equipment, so you become an asset to yourself. You don't waste money on liabilities, because essentially you're doing the work yourself. It's almost, prime example, it's almost like buying a car piece. Okay, if you buy a car piece, and you're gonna have to pay the mechanic to put it on, you know, but if you know how to do it yourself, you save money, because the cost of labor of doing that is cut in half, because you're doing your own labor on your car. You're doing your own labor. You're doing it yourself. Vice versa with the designs I make. I make my own designs. I make my own t-shirts. I have a heat t-shirt pressure machine, and essentially I weed and cut out my own designs. So I'm not paying anybody for the cost of labor. So everything is an asset. Everything is an asset. You know, because I'm not paying anybody for the cost of labor. I'm doing it myself. I'm doing it with my own equipment. So essentially all you pay for is for the vinyl cutter machine to cut your design out. That's it. And you get about 10 sheets for about, well, $30. You can sell your shirts. You can sell your shirts for $20, $10, even $5. Either way, you will make a profit. You will make a profit because in reality, you're not really wasting any money because you're not paying the cost of labor. So everything is essentially a profit. They have a lot of tutorials on YouTube about weeding. This is a great way, a really great way to, to learn procedures and what you got to do to weed out your design. But once you essentially get the hang of it, it becomes easy. It becomes easy, and just got to keep practicing on it. And believe me, there was a couple of times where I failed in this technique as well. But one thing is you just got to keep trying. You got to go back to the drawing board until you finally get it. And once you finally get it, you got it. The skill level is there, and as you see, the skill level is there with the hard work and dedication. Vinyl sheets ready to go. In one of my earlier videos, I demonstrated how to exactly press this on a t-shirt. You want to make sure the design is ironed in first, then press it on a t-shirt, then iron it back into the t-shirt again. Allow the design to cool down. The cool down process is very important. You just don't want to peel this thing off hot because you might not get all the lettering. You want to let the design cool down into the t-shirt, and then you want to iron the design back into the t-shirt so it sticks and you don't have to worry about it coming off or anything like that. So, and it bleed right into the t-shirt. So in one of my earlier videos, I demonstrated how I do it. Once again, this is Jackie Terry, and it's all about sharing that knowledge, man. So if you guys want to start your own clothing line or anything like that, man, just my word of advice is invest into a screen printer, which is very good investment as well, or invest into a heat pressure machine. Either one of those two are good investments, and once you do learn how to use them, because it took me a while to learn, but once you do learn how to use them, hey, it becomes an asset and it's a good investment, and you will be skilled. You will be skilled in really good qualities because a lot of people don't know how to do this. So you will be skilled, and that skill will last with you forever. It will last with you forever, and if you keep building on that skill level, it'll get nothing but better for you.